Hello, everybody. My name is Roy Nemmer of Mundo Albiceleste.com, and welcome back to our Argentina year in review. If you missed it in the last video, we started our top 15 headlines of the year. We took a look at number 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. And this time around in this video, we will be taking a look at the list from 9 through 4. So this is a three-part video, a three-part list. First part, 15 through 10. Second part, and this one, 9 through 4. And then the third part, the third video, it's going to be the top 3. So without further ado, before we get started, hit that like button if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, we have a lot of content coming your way. Now, enough. Let's get to it. Let's get to the list. Number 9. With the Copa America beginning at the start of June, by the end of May, no one was even sure if the tournament was going to be played. Initially, it was supposed to be held both in Argentina and Colombia, but unrest within Colombia and COVID meant that they would drop out of being the hosts. This left Argentina as the remaining host, but even that did not happen. The rise of COVID in the country ultimately led to the decision of having to host the tournament elsewhere. Chile, Paraguay, and even the United States were looked at as possible destinations. However, Brazil would become the hosts as the tournament would be held in the country for the second consecutive edition. Number 8. Argentine players make up not only many of the top leagues, but also many of the top teams. Beginning in Spain, Diego Simeone coached Angel Correa and Atletico Madrid to a La Liga triumph. Still in Spain, Lionel Messi would not win La Liga, but would win the Copa del Rey with FC Barcelona, and that would prove to be his last ever trophy with the club. In England, Sergio Agüero won his last ever club trophy with Manchester City as they lifted the Premier League to go with his EFL Cup. Lautaro Martinez would win Serie A with Inter, with Paulo Dybala winning Coppa Italia with Juventus. Angel Di Maria, Leandro Paredes, and Mauro Icardi would not manage to win Ligue 1, but would lift the Coupe de France with Paris and Mauricio Pochettino. In the Netherlands, Nicolas Tagliafico and Lisandro Martinez would win the league with Ajax. And in Europe, Geronimo Rulli and Juan Foyth would win the Europa League, with Rulli being the hero in the penalty shootout for Villarreal against Manchester United in the final. While Agüero would not win the Champions League with Manchester City, it would be goalkeeper Willy Caballero with Chelsea who would lift the trophy. Number 7. If someone were to ask you if one day you would be able to see Javier Mascherano as a coach, chances are your answer would be yes. On December 9, 2021, it was announced that the former Argentine international would take charge of the Argentina under-20 team as of the start of January. He will be replacing Fernando Batista as coach, as Batista will be joining former Argentina coach Jose Pekerman with the Venezuelan national team. Mascherano took part in 3 FIFA World Cup tournaments for Argentina, won a treble with Football Club Barcelona, won 2 Olympic gold medals with Argentina in 2004 and 2008, and while anyone who has watched football the past 15 years will know exactly what he brings to the table. Number 6. While it was never much in doubt this time around, it's a great feeling when it happens. Argentina qualified for the 2022 World Cup. On November 16, following Argentina's 0-0 draw against Brazil in the World Cup qualifiers, other results in South America meant that Lionel Scaloni's team would book their ticket to Qatar. With 4 matches remaining in qualification, Ecuador getting a 2-0 win against Chile meant that mathematically the Copa America champions would be at the World Cup next year. But it was not without some controversy, as the team could have likely secured their spot before. A controversial match in September against Brazil meant that their World Cup qualifying match would be called off after only minutes. Brazilian officials would storm the pitch as, according to them, Emiliano Martinez, Christian Romero, and Gio Lo Celso were not allowed to play. Protocols due to COVID when entering the country would have meant that the 3 players from England would not have been allowed to participate in the match. However, the other side of the story is that there was an agreement in place between CONMEBOL, the teams, and the countries to allow certain exceptions. The result of the match has not yet been determined. Number 5. Now in the top 5, we are going to talk about a top 5 Manchester City legend. Sergio Aguero would leave Manchester City after a decade at the club, along with dozens of memories. During his time in Manchester, Aguero would win the Premier League Golden Boot, 2 Player of the Year awards at Manchester City, a City Goal of the Month, and several Premier League Player of the Month and PFA Team of the Year awards. However, no accolade will likely be as big as the 1 goal which he scored against QPR back in 2012. The goal which won City their first league trophy in decades, and one which would automatically cement the Argentine spot in the annals of time after just 1 season. He would leave City to beautiful Barcelona, where it looked like he would be playing alongside his great friend Lionel Messi. But as he put pen to paper to his contract, bringing him back to Spain, no one knew what would await the City legend. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is number 7 for Lionel Messi. I told everybody in the last video that Messi's name would come up on this list more than once. Well, this is one of those times. Ballon d'Or number 7 for the Argentine, as he would win it on November 29, 2021 for a record 7th time. He would beat one of the favorites, Robert Lewandowski, and even Jorginho for the award. Winning the Copa America with Argentina, as well as being named the best player of the tournament and finishing as the tournament's top scorer and the player with the most assists. And as mentioned, he would also win the Copa del Rey with Football Club Barcelona. Oh, and he would win the Pichichi, La Liga's top scorer for the season. At the ceremony, Messi would be quoted as saying, "Today I'm here in Paris. I'm very happy, really very happy. I really want to continue to fight and reach new objectives. I don't know how many more years, but I'm really enjoying myself. I thank my teammates at Barca, Paris, and Argentina. I especially want to thank the squad and the coaching staff of the Argentina national team. I was able to achieve the dream I wanted so much. In the end, it happened, and this award is in large part of what we did at the Copa America. This is part of them." And that concludes our list for this video. These were the headlines from 9 through 4. Let me know, what do you guys think of the headlines? What do you guys think of the list so far? Like I said in the last video, where there's some headlines maybe that should have been higher on the list, lower on the list, not on the list. What do you think? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Very much appreciated. I'd love to read them. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of content coming your way. Make sure not to miss it. Once more, my name is Lionel of Mundo Albiceleste.com, and thank you for watching.